Alrighty folks, this is the world's safest merry-go-round. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
How fast are we going?
We are traveling at exactly 17 rotations per minute.
I want to go faster.
Well, we can go a little bit faster for you.
I want to go faster and higher.
Was that good enough for you, kid?
I want to go again.
Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to build a turnable platform so that you can mount things to the top of it and then use it to spin it around. The example I have is this one here. This is Haskins' laser rifle turret system, and this is really cool. So you can use this to fire, make it look like you're firing at people. And wouldn't it be cool if we actually had real lasers in this game? But now with this model, or with this platform down here, you can do a full turn and shoot at your enemies from any direction that they may be attacking from. There will be a link in the description below that will take you to this build. Now, I did a couple things different, so don't judge the video off of my build. He has a paid version and a free version that are both awesome. But this could be used for a lot of different things, a lot of different builds. This model here, the one that this is on, is ran off of Power Wheels. And the Power Wheels are great if you want to use some kind of rocket or thruster on the top of this, like we have here. Now I have another model that's over here, and this model uses rockets to spin. What that does is it allows you to use the tires on top of the build. Now why would you want maybe to use tires? I don't know, maybe you're building a boom barrel tosser and you want to be able to aim it and then chuck a barrel at your opponents. This will give you different options. The very beginning of this build is the same up to where we start to put in the middle section. So let's go ahead and get started, and I will show you guys how to build the Power Wheel version and the rocket version. To start off, you're going to need to get a 4x4x2 piece and put it into the corner over here. And then on top of that piece, you're going to find your Mose Eisley roof piece. And you're going to move it over, and you want to see studs and then come back. See studs and come back. That's going to let you know that you're square and good to go. Now down here, you can fill this in around the edge. That will make it look a lot better cosmetically. So let's go ahead and fill in the rest of this. Okay, now we're going to put down a floor piece. It doesn't matter what color it is. We're just going to move it over. This is the 16 by 16. And now we're just going to snap 4 of these in. Like that. And we did our little trick where we run the piece into the... We do this. Oh, it's red. Back it out till it's green. You can go this way. It's red. Back it out till it's green. And then we can put down our next pieces like this. And we're going to go ahead and put in another layer. So it looks like this. If you're having a problem with one of the pieces going in, then it's probably one of these edge trim pieces that you filled in. It's probably not lined up right. Now we're going to find center. Finding center is pretty easy. You're going to use these little nubs here. And if you get your block centered on the nub, it's going to be real easy for you to just eye it. Because when you get to this one, you can see here that it's lined up with those nubs. We take a block here and just move it forward, you'll see that it lines up perfectly. So we know this is our center block now, so we can get rid of these. Once we've done that, we're going to put a block in the middle there, and we're going to go 2 out on both sides, or actually all 4 sides. And now this is the point in the build where things will change, and depending on what sets you have unlocked and what pieces you have in your arsenal will affect this part of the build. If you have none of these parts, you can go ahead and skip adding the extra pieces on. And what it'll do is it'll just make this spinning will have more give in the center, but it'll still spin and it'll still look good and it'll still work for your purposes. If you do have the beachy set, you can use this beam number 1. You just want to make sure it's flush with the top part like that. Or if you have the Mose Eisley 1x2x2, you can use that piece. So let's build the power wheel one first, and then I'll show you guys how to do the rocket one. So we're going to grab our medium size power wheels, and we're just going to go around. We're going to stick them on so that they're flush. We're going to stick them on like that, and then we're going to come to the middle here, and as you can see here, that block is right there. We're going to aim right there. There we go. And you can get it. It's a little tricky, but you can get it. Now, once it's dropped, this breaks all the wheels. So you will... Oh yeah, and it also breaks the rockets. So at this point in the build, you're going to have to log out and log back in. Alright, so now we're going to grab a 4x4x1, and we're going to put down 2 floors on top of each other. Like that. And now, if you have the lock key lighthouse seaworthy pieces, I highly recommend using that because it just looks so good with that round shape. If you don't have that, grab an 8x8x1 piece, and you're gonna just put down, see how that's covering up that corner there? You're gonna put down that there. So it's taking up 1/4 of the real estate, and then we're just gonna add around like that. Then we're gonna grab the 16x2x1. We're going to add one of those to each side. Then we're going to grab the 12x2x1, and we're going to add this to each side. And then last but not least, we're going to add an 8x2x1 to each side. And I think it turns out with a pretty nice looking floor. And now you can build on top of this thing whatever you want to build. You just need to be sure you add a driver's seat and a medium-sized engine. And if you get into a situation where your tires are not working, you're going to have to log out and log back in, and it will reset your tires and they should start working. Okay, logged back in, and there we go. It's working just fine. I don't know why the game does it, but I learned the lesson the hard way when I was building some elevators. As you can see, it's spinning. You can put a turret up here or whatever you want to do. But now let me remove this and I will show you how to build the rocket powered one. Alright, this time we're going to go up an extra block. So you want to put down 2 of the 4x4x2s, and then this third one, this top one, will be the one you build off of. Now if you got it, use a Mose Eisley piece or a beachy piece, depending on what you got. If you don't have either of those, then don't worry about it. Just skip this part. Just know that the center area is going to be a little looser. Now we're going to go around and put our wheels on. We just want them to be centered. And now we're going to knock this piece out. Push it over. And then this drops down into place. You see how it's all kind of like messed up like that? So you can go ahead and log out of your game. Awesome. Everything looks back to normal. We're going to grab our small thrusters and we're going to put 4 of them on, going around in the same direction like this. We're going to grab our wrench and we're going to change all these to channel 1. Now we're going to grab our small thrusters and we're going to put them on the other side now. We're going to grab our wrench and we're going to turn these to channel 2. And I would highly recommend double checking all your thrusters at this point, because once we put that roof on over the top of this, it will be very difficult for you to get down here. We're going to grab a 4x4x1 and we're going to put 2 of those down here in the middle. And for this one, we're going to use the seaworthy pieces because I think they look so good. Now on this one, you just have to put down a driver's seat. And your rockets should be channels 1 and 2. And if you had something you wanted to do up here, you could use channel 3 to operate the third channel up here on top. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, if this is helpful, if this is like something that you may use in your world, if you can do me the biggest of favors and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And as always, by God's grace, have a great day and I will see you in the next one. Bye!